Hello everyone, this is a short screencast which is going to demonstrate the basics of how to get going with MovieMaker. Now first, before we can even open MovieMaker, you need to make sure that your USB is in and that all of your MovieMaker files are inside one folder with no subfolders at all. So when you open MovieMaker, this is what it looks like. Get to it from All Programs, bottom left of your computer screen. And we're going to start with something pretty basic to start off with. We're going to start with our opening titles. So we're going to go to Title, up here. And we'll stick with my movie for the moment. Notice up here where it says text duration, this is where you change how long you want your opening words to be. And you also need to change it under video tools as well so that it's the same. So if we play that from the beginning, my movie. Okay. Back to home, let's add another title. Let's put our key concepts in. I'm typing left-handed, so I haven't got any capital letters. Once again, I'm going to reduce the duration of how long we want to see this on screen for. You'll see that they've swapped over places, you just move them around like that, that's fine. We take it back to the beginning. And that's where you would obviously type in what your key concepts were for the MovieMaker. You can see that you can change your background colour here for your background slides, so if you wanted to you could turn them. That's a bit disgusting, we wouldn't choose that one. You can turn them different colours in that sense, but I think for this we're going to stick with black. Okay, next step. We're going to add some photos to our MovieMaker, so we literally just go up to Add Photos and Videos. Now this is where you need to find your USB stick. And you need to have a special folder on your USB which is just called Your Stuff. And everything that is going to be in that folder needs to come up on the screen. So let's start with a beach, a picture of a beach. Now like before, under video tools, we never want to look at anything for that long, so I'm just going to reduce that to 3 seconds. Okay, and we go back to home. Let's add another picture, sun smiling. Once again, video tools, reduce it to 3 seconds. So if we take that all back to the beginning, you can see now how this will play out. Now the thing about MovieMaker is you can't actually attach any sound into your movie until you've got some images already in. Alright, so we've got some images in, let's pause that there. Right, so let's add some music. So to add music, click on Add Music. Once again, let's have some crazy. Now you'll see that the whole song has come in here. Okay, and it's going to automatically start the song from the beginning. You can see the music doesn't really get going until about here. So maybe we want to sort of change the time at which the song starts. So let's set the start point for, let's wait until the song gets going, and you can just keep clicking until you can see when it gets really high and green, that's where the song kicks in properly. So let's start the song there. Obviously you would listen to the song and choose where you want to use it. And then in terms of fading in, it's nice to fade in, and let's fade out, medium. We go back to home, we now have the music. I will press play, and you might be able to hear that through the mic. Right, one last thing that we're going to look at today, and I'm just going to add in a new picture again just to help us do this. Let's reduce it down to 3 seconds. And that's how to do captions on screen. So we're going to go back to home. Let's go to caption. So we're going to type in here, deck chairs, as you can see I've just done. That's in white, so it would be good to change that so that we can actually see it. So we go here to text tools, up here, you can turn it bold. If you need to make it a bit longer, you can do that. want to move it around, you can do that. If you want to change the font, this is where we do that. Okay. Right, final thing for today then. Let's imagine that we are going to stick with what we've got so far. One of the crucial things about MovieMaker is to make sure that you are regularly saving it. So you can see that you're going to save the project in progress and you're going to save it in your MovieMaker file. Okay, here we go. Like that. Okay. And really, the sensible person would perhaps save their MovieMaker every 5 minutes or so when they're working on the computers, just to make sure, should anything go down in terms of the network, that you are backed up. Okay? Right, so that's our introductory screencast for MovieMaker over for today. There's going to be another one on how to use some of the more flash functions in MovieMaker, but this is definitely enough, I think, to help you get going.